Hello, CAPS BC members. My name is Azadeh, and I'm thrilled to be your 2022 president. There are big changes coming to CAPS this year, and it's all very exciting. I know there's been some sharing from National, but I want to make sure that I take the time to let you know what some of those changes are so that you know what's coming ahead. As a result of COVID, we as national members of CAPS have been able to connect more frequently throughout the years. Since we shifted our events from in-person to mostly virtual, we've been given the opportunity to attend other chapter events so that we get to connect with them and then continually learn, share, grow, and belong. And this has been working really nicely throughout the year despite the fact that, yes, we all missed seeing each other in person and giving hugs and being that way together. It is COVID times, and so the restrictions continue. And so we're trying to adapt as best as possible to the situation. Now, the challenge with programming has been the time it takes the board and the volunteers that sit on the boards to organize these events. And frankly, this past year, everyone got pretty burnt out. So in order to lessen burnout and encourage more members across Canada to meet more frequently and not necessarily wait for convention, National has decided to take on programming and create unity events, which means that we all come together from all chapters to attend these events. We want to make sure as much as possible that we're bringing all members together. Now, National is going to be producing about 7 events this year. The aim is to bring top-notch speakers, to entice more members to join monthly events so that we can all gather in bigger groups and continue to serve our members while making sure that the chapter leadership teams are not getting burnt out. This doesn't mean that there will not be any local chapter events. In fact, CAPS BC will be organizing them in the months to come to make sure that we're also meeting in more intimate settings. More on that in just a minute. I'm personally very excited about these changes and the evolution of CAPS, and I want to encourage you to get on board and be in communication with me. If you have any concerns, any questions, or any ideas that you want to bring on board, please do connect with me. You may think that these new changes are the best thing since sliced bread, or you may think that these changes are going to bring us down. Whatever your perspective may be, I want to hear from you. My contact information is right below this video, so please do reach out. Now, as we step into 2022, I would like to thank the past board, Joanne Marlowe as president, Robin Levesque as past president, Steve Whiteside as treasurer, Diane Rolston, programming, Steve Barker, membership, John Westhaver, communications and marketing, Tanya Steele, note keeper and our video editor extraordinaire. She made the CAPS video at convention, just so you all know. And Bao Powwow as foundation. Thank you so much to you all for your time, for your service, and your passion towards CAPS. And I would like to introduce the new chapter leadership team. By the way, we're not called a board anymore. We are called a chapter leadership team. So myself, Azadeh, as your new president, Joanne Marlowe as past president. Thank God she's around for all these new changes going on. I will need her help as much as possible. Steve Whiteside is going to continue with treasurer. John Westhaver is continuing with communications and marketing, and he's taking on social media. Good man. Tanya Steele and Richard Dulong are joining forces to take on membership. Michelle Castillo is taking on programming. By the way, Richard and Michelle are new CAPS BC members, and they said yes to joining our chapter leadership team. Isn't that amazing? Thank you so much, both Richard and Michelle, for doing it. And again, welcome to the CAPS family. And then last but not least, Scott Armstrong as our team leader. Basically, we're just going to give Scott all the stuff we don't want to do. I'm just joking. All right, with that, I want to tell you about our upcoming event. So February 26th at 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., that's on a Saturday, we're going to have the fabulous Merge Gupta Sundarji, MBA, CGA, CPA, CSP. Look at all the credentials behind her name. She's going to be presenting the 90-minute MBA for professional speakers, where we get to learn how to run a speaking business. Merge has been in this business for over 20 years. She's got so much knowledge to share. So please do make sure you attend this event. Again, this is a CAPS BC event. You can find the details below in the newsletter or above. I don't know where John puts it. You can also find the information on our capsbc.ca website. Or you can also find this information on our CAPS BC Facebook page. If you haven't joined our CAPS BC page yet, please do so. John will have that link in the newsletter. And then our first national or unity event is scheduled on Thursday, March 3rd at 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. PST. Then we're going to have Michelle Cedarberg, CSB, our new national president, doing her president's address and a lot of other cool stuff. If you've never seen Michelle talk, you got to be there to get her amazing
who's the past president of NSA, joining us. So don't miss event
on that soon from National. We do miss seeing you in person. Our in-person events, our in-person event in October was such a hit. We had so much fun getting together again. And so we want to do it again. We're most likely going to be scheduling in-person events in May and October of this year, most likely at the Artibutus Club because everybody loved it there. And we're going to most likely be organizing a summer social in July and a lunch or dinner sometime in December before the Christmas holidays. So save the dates. We don't have the specific dates yet, but just so you know, there's 2 in-person events coming up in May and October, and then a summer social in July and a lunch and dinner in December. Meanwhile, we're all going to be attending the Unity events. So again, we're all stepping into these changes. We're all going to be learning together as we go. That is it for this month's President's Report. I promise they're not going to be as long as this one. There was a lot to cover this month. So thank you so much for listening. Please do get in touch, and I can't wait to see you at our next CAPS BC chapter event on February 26th. Thanks, everyone.